Yo, what is up everybody, and welcome back to another Madden 17 Ultimate Team game. Roster didn't change up too much, but check out Ezekiel Elliott, 91 overall mid-season offensive rookie of the year on the squad. He's our backup, so we can use David Johnson's battle-ready chemistry along with Zeke. Will get more touches than David Johnson. We got the Ezekiel Elliott by doing the rookie premiere set in Madden 16. So anytime Ezekiel Elliott gets a new Team of the Week card or off Football Outsiders card, as we hit the spin move right there before the big hit, Ezekiel Elliott's card gets upgraded, the one we have, and thankfully the new mid-season award cards that they're coming out with count as Football Outsider cards. So we got a nice little upgrade right here. Didn't even have to pay for it. Besides in Madden 16 and Madden 17, we just reap the benefits as we run the ball with Ezekiel Elliott up the middle. He gets knocked down, but not after a nice gain of 8. And you guys see Ezekiel Elliott's main attribute is 92 speed. He's got decent trucking, you know, obviously he can move around. He's a shifty guy. Great pass protecting running back too. I think he might be the best pass protector in the game as we force the rage quit right here. But that 92 speed, you don't see that on many running backs in the game. That's Dre Archer speed as we find Ezekiel Elliott getting into a new game. The check down route ends up being a first down as we run the ball with Zeke again. Not really getting much there. That wasn't really too much of a good running play. As you guys see, I was running the ball with Ezekiel Elliott a lot as we actually throw a screen pass to Odell Beckham Jr. right here. I'm showing you some clips of like 2 games I played before we get into a full game in a second. Like right here, Ezekiel Elliott on the screen pass, just gonna slowly maneuver ourselves by and get the touchdown. Big shout out to Jason Kelsey, our center right there. He got a pancake block and block downfield and got the last guy to help us get that touchdown. So he's our new center. He has that new chemistry. We run it outside with Ezekiel Elliott. No one near, one man to beat. Zeke flying and out at the 1-yard line. Oh, that would have been a touchdown. That would have been pretty damn cool. Nonetheless, we just sneak it in with Tom Brady. Get the sack with Von Miller right there. But yeah, the Jason Kelsey as the 4th down comes up. Spoiler, he's not going to get it, and he's going to rage quit right here. But the Jason Kelsey has a new identifier chemistry that shows someone's user before the play. Like while you're setting up your defense or whatever, when you're in the offensive side, you can see someone's user on defense. And it's pretty cool as this opponent comes out, throwing the ball to Adrian Peterson, trucking a man. And Peterson on the first play of the game is going, and gone 75 yards. Well, that escalated quickly. Definitely not a fan of that play. We had a dude in position as we trucked that dude with David Johnson, but AP just created that all himself, and now we're down 7. Less than 20 seconds into the game, so we come out on offense. So that's okay. We got to bring Zeke on the field as we throw it to Jimmy Graham, and Jimmy's going to be able to fight for just enough to get the first down right there as we come out passing, looking to throw with Tom Brady, and that's a little bit of a dicey pass there to Jeremy Shockey, but it actually ends up being complete. We run the ball. No, we don't. Play action, looking downfield. It's Julio Jones, and it's going to be incomplete. So you guys saw we didn't make any real changes besides the Jason Kelsey's. We're going to throw it to AJ Green in the middle of the field, and that's a nice catch, and he breaks the tackle afterwards. And AJ Green balling out so far. So yeah, we got Kelsey, we got Ezekiel Elliott, and we also got the Levante David, the signature Levante David. I pulled him out of a signature pack, and I saw his stats. It was really cool as we throw it to Brandon Cooks here, and he's going to get us the first down and almost a touchdown right there. I actually had a back juke, and that was not a good decision as he sends the blitz, and he has a man on block coming through with the sack, bring up a 2nd down and goal from the 17. It's going to be very hard to convert. So I got Levante David and Terrell Suggs kind of switching. We'll see who plays better as 3rd down and goal comes up at the 25-yard line. Not really much there. I didn't really want to risk anything. We end up getting sacked, so we end up taking the 3 points right there. Main thing, we didn't want to turn it over, just get something out of that kind of a disaster ending of a drive. That worked out pretty well for him right there. He gets a quick touchdown. We used to march downfield, but we only got a field goal. Now here he is, throwing in the middle of the field to Odell Beckham Jr. He crosses midfield, start in the 2nd quarter. So far, so good for him. We haven't really seen his offense yet, though. I'm still trying to get a feel of what he likes to do. He's running a lot of play action early on as he throws it deep, and it's broken up in traffic intended for Mike Evans. Big 3rd down right here. A chance for him to establish himself. Downfield he goes. It's Hopkins with the catch. Not a touchdown, though. He didn't get both in bounds on 4th down. He goes for it with Phillip Rivers. Incomplete. Testing Mel Blount, and he wasn't passing that test. That was all failure right there. This is Ezekiel Elliott taking off again. Open field. Whoop. Look at Zeke with the moves all the way to the 7-yard line. So far, having a lot of fun with Ezekiel Elliott, man. He just, you get a feel of these running backs, and you feel who's really powerful and who's not. As we throw a not so good interception in the corner to Joe Hayden. I thought Odell would at least have a chance to get it, but I guess it was double coverage, and that's the way double coverage works. So we move on to second down and 21. He throws a little screen pass right here. Not really impressed with his offense so far. It's a lot of check downs mainly, and then he tries to take play action shots. So as long as we take away the play action shots, he's stuck, you know, just trucking it up on third down, and it gets intercepted by Richard Sherman. Ball is fumbled, but it's not really a fumble. We get the ball nonetheless, but check out what happens afterwards. So the boot's going to review that fumble. They overturn it. It's 4th down and 28 for us, though. How? How, EA? We went from getting an interception, and now we have to punt the ball back to him. I mean, I can't go for it in that situation. It's pretty ridiculous to go for it on 4th down 28, as much as I'd love to run an offensive play, but now we're back on defense. We don't get rewarded for playing good defense and getting an interception, and that's just... I don't know. They have a tournament going on right now in Madden. They literally have the Madden Classic tournament going on, and they got bugs like that in the game, which is... you know, not a good look. As we get the interception with Eric Berry, thankfully we get rewarded for playing good defense this time. And it's not going to, you know, be 4th down 28. Now it's 1st down 10 with a minute left. So we'll just shrug that off our shoulders, get back on the offensive side of the football, throw a dime to Odell Beckham Jr. That Tom Brady to Beckham connection looking nice. And Jeremy Shockey ends the drive with a touchdown. A little bit of Giant flavor mixed with some Patriot love. And we get 7 points out of it. That's all good, and we get the lead right there. So far, I feel good about this game. He got one kind of flukish touchdown. The only thing is we get ball coming out of half and we have a chance to take control, so he's got to make sure we don't give up anything fluky before the end of halftime. 3rd down and 10 coming up. He's looking to throw away Rivers, and oh, we almost baited that one on 4th and 10 with 8 seconds left. This is a weird decision. He is going for it. He's risking giving us the ball, but he finds Odell Beckham Jr. with the catch. And time expires on him. Ooh, we kind of dodged a bullet right there, but at the same time, I don't even know how in the world that was caught. Cam Chancellor was there as we returned the ball to about the 24-yard line. This has just been a really fluky game so far, man. I'm just glad you didn't get a field goal out of that. That's all I can say. But it would have been really nice that was incomplete. We could have gotten a field goal before half. Once again, you just can't let that stuff bother you. You just got to move on to the next play. And Ezekiel Elliott is doing a good job of that. 3 rushes for 55 yards. Also getting involved in the passing game. You see David Johnson still getting his fair share of touches. He moves the chains. Next play, that's a screen pass. We're looking for Zeke. He's got it, and he's fighting for the 1st down, and he's almost gonna get it. It's gonna bring up 2nd down inches. Still great effort right there. Looking for Odell up high, and Odell, I believe it was over a linebacker with a great possession catch right there. As we're gonna dump it down to Jimmy Graham, and Jimmy Graham just accelerating upfield, getting 8 yards. That's all he really wanted out of that play. A 2nd down and 2. All the time in the world to survey the field. Eventually, we're gonna find Brandon Cooks on the rear route. Great protection by the offensive line. Move the chains, running it with Zeke, trying to run into the goal line, but that's not going to work. So we go to some play action, rolling out with Brady to Shockey, and Shockey with another great catch, and now we have a chance to convert this 3rd down, and we're going to hand it off to Ezekiel Elliott outside. Zeke got it. What great speed by Ezekiel Elliott. And that's what I was talking about, man. Not too many running backs have the speed Zeke has in this game as we force the fumble, and it's picked up on the ground by Telvin Smith, and that was Levante David forcing it as he forces a fumble on the next play. Thankfully, we fall on top of it. Gabe Jackson gets it, but... that was Levante David, our new acquisition, forcing a fumble right there. Definitely like that. As you see David Johnson, he has that battle-ready chemistry. I never hit the A button when it shows up. I don't know why. I'm just really slow when it comes to that. 3rd down and 9. Nothing showing but a sack for Ansar. Our offensive line is playing pretty piss poor this game. Not really much protection out there, and we end up settling for our 2nd field goal of the game. But... usually the way it goes, you guys see we, do okay on offense. We'll get 2 touchdowns and 2 field goals or something like that. Mainly rely on the defense. We're going to try to do that one more time. That's the thing, if your defense is playing like that, you can take field goals like that. And our defense, besides one fluky play to Adrian Peterson, has been playing pretty damn well as 3rd down and 3 comes up. Nonetheless, he still has a great chance to get into this game, and Adrian Peterson is a big reason why, breaking the Urlacher tackle that would have brought up 4th down, dumping it down. Mike Evans, he's going to break a tackle, and his team is just going all over the place. He actually stops the clock by breaking that tackle, so that works out really well for him. But once again, like I said, his game plan is mainly checking it down and play action shots. So once we take that away, what is he left doing? Chucking it up one-on-one, and we have Mel Blount and Richard Sherman and Cam Chancellor in the secondary protecting that. 3rd down and 9. Even on 3rd down, he's checking it down, but his dude breaks like 500 tackles, so he's gonna get the 1st down right there. But you guys see that clock is turning down as we get a nice sack from Levante David, and he's just not playing with urgency right now. He is down 2 touchdowns. He needs to play like he's down 2 touchdowns touchdowns instead of it being in the middle of the second quarter. And that might cost him with a minute left, even if he gets the touchdown, but he's struggling to get the first down. The pressure brings up a 4th down and 7, game pretty much on the line. Phillip Rivers got his man, but he's not able to hang on. Adrian Peterson gets rocked, turnover on downs. Ezekiel Elliott trying to ice the game. Pretty much need 1 first down right here to end it. He doesn't even call his timeout, so we're looking all good. And then he actually calls his timeout right here. So, I mean, the game's pretty much over, so we're just going to throw a little screen pass. Nothing risky. Ezekiel Elliott gets it, juking around, and one more chance for Ezekiel Elliott to shine, breaking a tackle. Oh, Zeke almost did it. He almost did it. He really tried. He really tried. As you guys see, we're taking a shot for Odell. I actually call a timeout right there. I was trying to run up the score. I'm not going to lie. I just tried to get Zeke one more touch right here, but I hit the wrong button. I threw it to Jeremy Shockey in the flats, and we end up just getting a gain of 9 yards really uselessly. Nonetheless, that is the game. Leave a like on this video if you guys enjoyed the game. If you guys enjoyed Ezekiel Elliott's debut, 91 overall. I had a lot of fun using him, so he's definitely going to stay on the team. So leave a like if you guys enjoyed that. Subscribe for more Madden 17, and I'll catch you guys next time.